Today we will have special class by Srila Prabhupada on glories of Srila Jiva Gosvami.
So I was trying from the very beginning, after the disappearance of Bhaktivedanta.
Disappearance of back to Godhead?
Yes, yes, 1944. I think you were at that time at my house. Yes. So, somehow or other, this intention for preaching the cult of Caitanya Mahaprabhu increased and the other side decreased. Virakti Annata Sad, but I was not disinclined, but Krishna forced me that you must give her this. And the history is known better to Siddhartha Maharaj, how it decreased. Then almost it became nil. And then I left home in 1950. Whatever was there, all right, you do whatever you like. In 1950, for 4 years, I remained as Vanaprastha, only 4 years, from 1950 to 1959.
In the meantime, the Bombay life.
Bombay life, yes. Bombay life, that is during my householder life. I opened an office in Bombay for my business. And the practical Gaudiya Math was established by us. I am one of them, Siddhartha Maharaj also. And we made 2 parties for begging, collecting alms. And Siddhartha Maharaj, myself, and Goswami Maharaj. At that time he was Atul Chandra Goswami. So I took them to some of my friends, chemist friends, doctors' friends. So I collected about 500 rupees to the Siddhartha Maharaj would speak, I introduced, and Goswami, at that time, Goswami Maharaj would canvass. In this way, 3 combined together in 1 day or 2 days. At that time, 500 rupees was a big amount, big sum. Yes. So, Goswami Maharaj very much appreciated, and he began to speak highly about me that our Babu is so expert, he has got so many friends, he has collected so many things. So why does he should not be the martyr in charge in this way? Why should not live with us? Why is living separately in this way? So Prabhupada, Paras Siddhartha, when he was married, he said, it is better to live separately from you people. And he would do the necessity in due course of time. So I could not understand what Srila Prabhupada meant by that. So his inclination, blessings were always upon me, although I was unfit. But he was so kind.
I was afraid of collecting sufficient funds to conduct to pay the expenditure of the Bangalore.
Yes, he was afraid.
I asked you.
Prabhupada gave me some money that he is afraid. You keep this money and then he can. So, and by Guru Vishwa, and whatever position I have got, it is by Guru's mercy and the Vaishnava's blessings. Otherwise, I am insignificant. So I wish that Srila Maharaj may bestow his blessing as you are doing always, and may Guru Maharaj may help me. I can give some service so long I give.
Radha Damodar,
Yes.
services, services of Bhagavatam in Radha Damodar, in Jiva Gosvami,
Yes. Jiva Gosvami.
that gave the last impression to and
Yes, Swami Radha.
facility for him. But
Yes. I thought that Guru Maharaj wanted, and these Gauri Math people did not do anything. So let me try in this old age. The inspiration came, and I went by His grace. It has become little successful. That's all. I have no credit. It is all the blessings of Guru and Vaishnava. That's all. I have no credit. I do not know how things are happening because I am not at all bona fide for this. But it is through the Charya Vaishnava Seva Nista Tejitima. Discussing on the life and work of Srila Jiva Gosvami. He is one of the very important acharyas in our sampradaya. So, especially his sandarbhas should be discussed. If there is no such book, then the following discussions may be taken place. Srila Jiva Goswami was a brahmachari. He left his home at the age of 10 to 12 years. His father and two elder uncles, they left home. His father was Ballabh, and his elder uncles Sanatan and Rupa, or Sakar Mallik and Dobikha. So, they are all government servants, and after meeting Caitanya Mahaprabhu, they decided to retire from the service, and three of them retired. Out of that, Sanatana Goswami was a very important officer. The Nawab did not like his retirement, so he interned him, not allowed him to go out of home. But Rupa Goswami and his younger brother Ballabh, they left home, and they left instruction also to Sanatana Goswami that there is some money for his release, he could utilize that money. So Rupa Goswami and Ballabh left home prior to Sanatana Goswami's leaving home. So Rupa Goswami and Ballabh met Lord Caitanya at Prayag. These things are mentioned in our teachings of Lord Caitanya. You can read teachings to Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, and then meeting with Lord Caitanya at Allahabad, Prayag. So this boy, Jiva Goswami, when he thought that his father and uncle all left home, why he should remain at home? So he also left. And he first of all went to Benares, which is called Varanasi. It is a great center for learning Sanskrit. So he finished his education in Sanskrit grammar specifically. He was a great scholar in Sanskrit grammar. According to Vedic system, the students are first of all taught the Sanskrit grammar because it is very difficult subject. Usually one has to study grammar for 12 years. And when one is very much conversant with grammatical rules, he can read any literature. That means after studying grammar, the door is open for any other subject matter, just like philosophy, medicine, then military art. And there are so many Vedic knowledges. Generally they read literature, the Puranas, the Vedantas, and Sahitya. Sahitya means general literature. So Sri Jiva Gosvami became a great scholar in grammar, and then he studied all Vedic literatures, and after that he approached his uncle Rupa Goswami in Vrindavan. He became a disciple of his uncle by proper initiation and remained with him. He was assisting his uncle, and after hearing from him, he composed very scholarly books known as Shat Sandarbha. These Shat Sandarbhas are recognized as the most scholarly work in the world. There is no comparison of his philosophical approach to the Vaishnava school. Generally, the impersonal Brahma is discussed there, then Krishna is discussed there, Bhagavad is discussed there, love of Krishna is discussed there. In this way, all subject matter are very elaborately discussed in Shat Sandarbha. That is the greatest gift, Sri Jiva Goswami. And one of the Sandarbhas, thesis, is Krama Sandarbha, his comments on Srimad Bhagavad. So, Jiva Goswami was so big scholar, but sometimes one ordinary scholar, he approached Rupa Goswami that I want to discuss with you about Shastra. Rupa Goswami could understand that this man is not a devotee, he will simply waste my time. He inquired from me, what is your purpose of discussing with me about Shastra? He said that I have discussed Shastras with many big scholars, and I have come victorious. So, if I come victorious by discussing with you, then I will have very good fame and name. So Rupa Goswami could understand his views or his ambition that this man is a materialistic man, he wants some name and fame. So he told him, all right, without discussing, if I give you certificate that I am defeated, will that do? So he said, yes, that will do. So he gave him in writing that I had Shastra discussion with this man and I found myself very much inferior, I am defeated. So he was very glad to take the certificate, but when he was going, Jiva Goswami saw, my dear sir, what is that paper you are taking? No, your uncle has agreed that he is defeated, so I have got this certificate, I am going. So he said, all right, let me see. what he has written. So he gave him and he kept that paper, and then he invited that you have defeated my uncle, but you can discuss with me also. So he agreed. So he was defeated. He was defeated, and the matter was informed to Rupa Goswami that your nephew and your disciple, Jiva Gosvami, has defeated that learned scholar. So Rupa Goswami became little angry superficially. Why did you bother? You are checking. So some people say that Jiva Goswami was rejected on this ground by Rupa Goswami. But that is not a fact. He was very glad that Jiva Goswami defeated him, but he superficially said, why should you take so much trouble and bother? He might have gone with that certificate. But it is the duty of the disciple that even the spiritual master or senior acharya, they agree to be defeated. It is the duty of the disciple to see that his spiritual master and superior is not defeated. That is the instruction we get from Jiva Goswami's behavior. This is one of the important, and later on Jiva Goswami established the Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, but he had no sons because he was brahmachari. So some of his grihastha devotee was entrusted with the management of the Radha Damodar temple, and they are still going on by their descendants.
How long did it take for Swamiji to write the 17 volumes? Translation of Chaitanya?
It can be finished, but I have to look after this management, that is the difficult.
Is there a scene about the Chaitanya Charitamrita?
Chaitanya is finished.
How long did it take?
Oh, it will take 1 year and 6 months.
When usually you write?
I write in the night.
Night?
Yeah.
And dictate?
I get up at 12:30. I go to bed at 10:30, and I get up at 12:30. Then I finish my chanting, if there is any balance, and then I do it, dictating. And in the morning they take it and type it. So this dictaphone is always with me wherever I go. So my writing book is not stopped. Maybe few pages, but something is there daily. Little drops of water wears the stone. So in that way we have come to so many books. 54 books are already published. Besides the small booklets. And how many we have published? Bhagavatam, 22?
20 volumes and 2 more in Ferdinand.
Therefore 22. So I am expecting 60 volumes. $60 volumes of 400 pages. The biggest canto is the 10th canto. I have already published the 10th canto, summarized Krishna. But in detail, it will take at least 20 volumes.
Almost as big as the rest of the book. 10th is almost as big as the rest of the book.
Yeah. There are 90 chapters. 90 chapters. All other cantos, at most 30 chapters. But 10th canto is 90 chapters. That is Krishna's face. Krishna's beautiful face. Everyone is attracted by the smiling face of Krishna.
Is there any other Bhashya other than Baldev Bhashya
No many others.
for Gaudiya?
No other Acharya. Ramanucharya, Madhacharya,
Yeah, for Gaudiya.
then Vallabhacharya, then our Gaudiya Bhasha, Jiva Gosvami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and Radharaman Goswami, Gopal Bhattu Goswami.
Is there a plan to translate it into English? Is there any plan to translate Jiva Goswami? Jiva Bhashya?
No, I am taking help from all these Goswami and giving a summary. I will go.
That's how
That green book. Comment I find Vishwanath Chakravarti and B. Raghavacharya. Then Ramanujan Sampradaya. B. Raghavacharya.
Adhanik Bhashya.
It is not Adhanik. It was written at least 200, 300 years. Adhanik who is scared? Who cares for Bhagavad? Technology, hammer. Khatak, khatak, khatak. Nobody is now interested in philosophy or English literature. The professors say, I have got. So, read the names of the commentator, any chapter you know. Who are Srila Swami.
In Vamshidhara, with the Bhagavata Deepika Prakasha. Shri Ganga Sahaya, Pranita Anvitata Prakashika, Srimad Veera Raghavacharya, Bhagavata Chandrika, Srimad Vijay Dvajitirtha, Rachita Parvatnavali, Srimad Jiva Gosvami, Krama Sandarbha, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Sarata Darshini, Srimad Shukadeva, Siddhantapati, Goswami Shri Giridhar Lal Bala Prabodhani.
There is Ballavacharya.
Shri Bhagavad Prasad Acharya Pranita Bhakta Manoranjani.
All the acharyas, their disciplic succession, they have written their comments. Only Shankaracharya has not. He is impersonalist. He could not. Although the present generation of Shankaracharya, they are living by reciting Bhagavata and making Kadartha. This is going on. premapumartha maha. Our this human form of life is meant for achieving love of God. That is perfection of life. That is perfection of life. So Caitanya Mahaprabhu is Mahavadana Avatar because he is giving Krishna prem. Therefore, you will see any person after chanting Sri Krishna Caitanya Mahaprabhu, if he chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra, immediately he becomes in ecstasy. Krishna Prema Pradayat. Immediately. Even a third class man, even a child, even a boy, even a dog, immediately in ecstasy. That is Caitanya Mahaprabhu. So, we have got this opportunity of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's merciful movement, Hare Krishna movement. Take it very seriously and chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishna. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Krishna. Krishna. But now he is chanting Krishna. Krishnam Varnayati. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna, 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 He, Krishna, Krishna. That is it is confirmed in the Vedas that in the Kali Yuga the Lord will appear as this. Krishna Varnam Tisha Akrishna. He is always described Krishna. When he was a teacher, that time also he was explaining Krishna. When he was explaining grammar, he was explaining Krishna. Therefore, Jiva Gosvami, understanding the desire of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he compiled Harinama Amrita Vyakaran. In the Vyakaran, in the grammar, all examples, all sandhi, samas, everything with Harinama Amrita Vyakaran. Dhatu. When Caitanya Mahaprabhu was explaining dhatu, dhatu has got different meaning. And dhatu means the life, force, the vital force. So, he was explaining that this dhatu means Krishna. When Krishna is not there, then life is finished. So, the disciples who are students, they thought that this person has gone mad. You see, so they criticized. So immediately Caitanya Mahaprabhu closed the Pathshala. So that is Krishna Varnayati. In everything he was explaining Krishna. And when he was preaching, he talked with the Mohammedans, Afghans, and he proved from Quran there is Krishna devotion. From Quran. That is Krishna Varnayati. Krishna Varnyam. Anywhere he will explain Krishna. There is nothing. And therefore he has advised everyone that Jare Dakho Tare Kaho Krishna. This is Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Jare Dakho Tare Kaho Krishna. So one has to learn this art, how to explain Krishna in every step of life. That is Krishna consciousness movement.
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति आह्लादिनी शक्ति रस्मा एकात्मनावपि पुरा देह भेदो गतो तो. You try to understand Krishna philosophy. It is the sublime philosophy and I want to say culture. Yeah. If you are those who are fortunate, they have come to this Krishna consciousness movement. Their life is successful, no doubt about it. So, this philosophy that Krishna, Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikiti, the love affairs of Radha and Krishna, what is this? Is this a play like the young girl and young boy? Of course, it is just like that. It appears, and actually it is so. But it is not this play of this material world of a young boy and young girl. No. It is the pastime of the Supreme Lord with His Allahadini potency. Allahadini. Radha Krishna Pranaya Brikiti, Allahadini Shakti. Just like in this material world, there are three qualities. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Similarly, in the spiritual world, there are three, I have to say, potencies. These qualities are also potencies. Some means Sandhini, and what is the other? Sambit Sandhini, Alladini. Sambit Sandhini, Alladini. So, the Alladini potency is Krishna. This has been very much scholarly discussed by Srila Jiva Gosvami. Jiva Gosvami presents this love affairs of Krishna and Radha very philosophically. His first question is, the Krishna is Parabrahma. Krishna is Parabrahma. That is accepted by Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Param Dhama, Param Brahma, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Parabrahma, the Supreme, absolute truth. Now, in this material world, there are different features of sense gratification. Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. So, the gopis and Krishna, whether they are a loving affairs or pastimes of this world, that is his question. Just like here, young boys and young girls meet together, they try to enjoy life. Whether Krishna's Leela, Krishna's pastimes with the gopis is the same thing. No. That is the philosophical presentation. He gives the reason that Krishna is Parabrahma. But here in this material world, we see that Parama Brahma, to become attached to Parabrahma or to realize Parabrahma, a person, an intelligent person, gives up everything within this world. That is the philosophy of Lord Shankaracharya. He says that this world is false. Param Brahma is Brahma Sattva Jaganmitra. So cultivate yourself to realize Parabrahma. And his process is sannyas. Give up, renounce this world. So Jiva Gosvami puts forward this philosophy that if for Parabrahma realization one has to give up everything material, how Parabrahma can enjoy something material? This is the question. If for realizing Parabrahma one has to give up everything material, and practically we are saying that, that's like Shankaracharya, their renunciation, their austerity is very, very severe. Shankaracharya will not accept anybody as eligible for advancing in spiritual culture without having accepted the renounced order of life, sannyas. First accept sannyas, then talk of absolute truth. That is a Shankar Sampradaya. We Vaishnava Sampradaya, Caitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya, our process is little different, although we have nothing to do with this material world. But Caitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya gives facility that we can make the best use of this material world. That is the difference between the Shankar philosophy and Vaishnava philosophy. Shankar philosophy says that this world is false. We Vaishnava philosophers, we say, no, this world is not false, because it is emanation from the real, the absolute real. How it can be false? It has got its proper use. One who does not know its proper use, for them it is false. They are after something false. But those who know the value of this world, Hari Sambandhi Vastuna, everything has got some connection with the Supreme Lord. Ishavasa vidam sarvam. Everything is in connection or has relationship with the Supreme Lord. That is our philosophy. We don't say that this speaker, microphone, is false. Why it is false? The microphone is produced out of the energy of Krishna. This matter, this iron, or this wood, that is a production of Krishna's energy. And if Krishna is true, absolute truth, then his energy is also true. And anything produced of his energy, that is also true. But as the energy is utilized for the energetic, similarly, anything produced by Krishna's energy should be utilized for Krishna. That is our philosophy. So we don't say that false, we say reality. Therefore, in Krishna consciousness movement, we accept everything, but accept everything for service of Krishna, nothing for my sense gratification. That is Krishna consciousness.